Have you ever wondered where the happiest people in the world live? I have often wondered if there is a specific place in the world that inhabits happier people. Luckily, there are studies done every year to show in which countries these people live. The happiest countries tend to always be the Northern European countries. Why, you might ask? I have been interested in these studies and have tried to understand what makes their people so content. I have come to see that there are certain policies and social factors that improve the way of life of the Nordic countries. I am going to share some of those factors and ways of the Nordic life that correlate with their happiness. In general, it has to do with the social support they receive, their life expectancy, feelings of freedom to make choices, their involvement in charitable donations, low corruption rates, and how often the people in the countries do things they enjoy. Every year, the United Nations conducts a World Happiness Report that I have been very interested in following, which states every country's happiness level. Although I have never been to all of these countries, I believe that we don't have to travel to every single country to try to understand their culture. Maybe some of you have traveled to some of these countries or are even from these countries. You can ponder upon your own experiences there, and if you haven't, it's always interesting learning about other people's way of life. In 2015, the top 5 happiest countries are Switzerland, Iceland, Denmark, Norway, and our neighbor Canada. Their policies and social factors that influence our happiness are some of the things that we'll touch on today. In conclusion, I hope you've been able to learn something about what makes happy countries and in return happy people. Their happiness levels are based upon the social support they receive, their life expectancy, feelings of freedom to make choices, and their involvement in charitable donation, low corruption rates, and how often the people in these countries do things they enjoy. If you ever get the chance to go to any of these countries, try to observe its people and their countenance. If they seem happy, you'll know one of the reasons why. There are many ways that our countries can contribute to our happiness. Maybe now is not a bad time to buy a plane ticket and head to one of these happy places.